Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Here in Florida, we're currently in the midst of Hurricane Debbie, and I was gonna post something on social media of my backyard is flooded and my patio chair fell over, and be like, we survived Hurricane Debbie. And then I found that these little baby birds that we've been making sure are okay, we're not even using our backyard because the dogs will try to eat them, did not do so okay. And it's really sad. So we currently have one in a box with a heating pad, trying to keep him safe and alive. And there's one hopping about, and that's it. We'll leave that to that. So anyways, chaotic morning, and I'm soaking wet. So to the lady that says your hair and makeup should always be done, this is what you get. Because we're in the middle of a hurricane, I have dogs to take outside and I have baby birds to save, and so I'm soaked, but the show must go on. So we are still in the summertime slump around here. We went thrifting over the weekend and it was nothing. I'm probably gonna put a couple clips in before or after this video of a few things that we picked up, but it was bad and we were out for hours and there's nothing even really worth showing you guys. So we're not doing so hot. Sales have been really slow. I did get, I guess, 12 sales yesterday. For the moms out there, these shorts have amazing pockets. We did get about 12 sales yesterday, but the day before that we had 6 maybe, and it's all low value stuff, but it keeps the show up and running, I guess. So let's get started. The first thing that we have somewhere in all of this, here we go, is this Marvel Ultimate Alliance game for the 360. That sold for $7.99 plus shipping, and it's no manual, and this is obviously not the original cover. $7.99 plus shipping. We probably paid $1 for it. The next thing that we have is, I've actually had these for a while because I bought them after season, but these are Draft Now Fantasy Football Ultimate Kit Draft Board. So that has markers in here and a board where you can pick your teams and stuff like that. That sold for $10 plus shipping. I paid $1 for that at the bins when I very first started. Not the Goodwill bins, but we have a treasure hunt bins of Amazon returns and stuff, that when I first started, that's where I would go until I learned my lesson with that. So for those of you that do it, good for you. For me, it's not worth it. And I had stuff that was new, sealed in the package, that I sold, and then the buyers would get it and it would not work or be missing parts, and I'm like, okay, this isn't even worth it for me. The next thing that I sold are these 2 Night Stalkers comics. They are boarded. I sold those for $5 plus shipping. I wouldn't list something of that value now, but they've been listed for a long time, and then they're on sale 30% off, and then the buyer sent me an offer. So again, low value stuff, but it keeps the lights on. The next thing that we sold is this Tales from the Crypt, the complete 7th season DVD 3-disc set. That sold for $6.88 plus shipping. Not super valuable or anything, but I did list it and it sold within 3 days. So it's Halloween time. Any vintage or old Halloween stuff that doesn't stream on Netflix, you know what I mean? People want to buy it. I sold that Halloween VHS recently because people like the nostalgia, I guess you could say. The next thing that we have here is these Rockport sandals, size 6.5, women's sandals. I got these at the Goodwill bin, so I probably paid $1 for them. Those sold for $10 plus shipping. I'm so worried about my little baby birds. So it all started with 3 nights ago, I guess, maybe 4. we were taking the dogs out and there was a little baby bird in the grass. And we were like, oh my gosh, we thought like Butter got a hold of it, let's be honest. And so Adam and I go out and like we got a little shoebox and we made a nest inside of it. And then we put the little baby bird in it. And then when we were going to put it in the tree, we saw there was another little baby bird. And we're like, oh my gosh. So we grabbed it and put it in the box too. And then we put the shoebox into the tree because it was like 10 o'clock at night. Like we couldn't find the nest and it's really dark outside. So we just shoved the shoebox in the tree with the 2 baby birds in it. But then one jumped out like right away. And so then we knew, okay, they must be like time to learn to fly, right? So they don't need to be in the tree. They've jumped out of the tree so that they can learn to fly. The next thing that sold is this 92 Don Ross Frank Thomas PSA 8. It sold for $11.50 plus shipping. I know I'm gonna catch some heat for that, but I don't look at it necessarily. Once I get them graded and they come back, I don't look at it as I spent this much on this card and I sold it for this much. I look at it as I spent this much to send these cards in and I've made this much money off of it. So at this point, I've more than tripled my money on this batch. So this is just extra little gravy on the top. So the next morning, we took the shoebox out of the tree and we put it on the ground. So like, you know, whatever. We couldn't tell if the one bird was hurt. Like maybe Butter did get it, but he ended up not being hurt. So that was okay. But I went out the next morning to check on the baby birds and I found 4 of them. So we started with 2 and then we were up to 4. And we were like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. And so we've been making sure that we take the dogs out front, or if we go in the backyard, we put them on a leash and just let them go to the bathroom real quick and bring them back inside. Or it's storming right now, they will not go outside at all, so we just kind of like let them go on the patio. I know it's not great, but if you live in Florida and you know how it is during hurricane season, you can't put your dogs outside, so you needed them to go wherever they can that's causing the least amount of damage to your home. So we let them go on the porch. So that's been a whole mess, but we've been like making sure that they're okay and like just kind of checking on them, not getting too close. I watched the mom come and like try to teach them how to fly, jump up, jump down, jump up, jump down, feed them, all this stuff. But then Hurricane Debbie, right? So the next thing that we sold are these little Disney ears. Boop, boop. Adam got like 10 of these or something, a lot. And all of the tags are cut off because we know how the Disney park tags are obnoxious and not practical. I think he said he paid $2 or $3 a piece for each one, and we got a bunch. This one sold for $21.24 plus shipping, and it's really cute. It's used, so I can wear it and it's not changing its condition. So then the storm came, and this morning I go take the dogs out, and the first thing I do in the rain is I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to check, because we have a lot of like mulch and we have rock for our fire pit and stuff like that, but when it rains, our backyard floods really bad. And we get like this river going down the side. And so I'm like running around checking all the little bushes, because now they like to hide in the little like flower bushes that we have back there. It was so sad. Next thing are these True Spec pants. These are new with tags. I got these in my recent thrifting video. I paid $2 for these because they're new with tags, and they sold for $17 plus shipping. So one of them was unable to be helped, we'll say. And then one was very hurt and was like upside down. I could tell it's drowning because of course like the bush that they go in is completely flooded. Now one bush over isn't flooded. Everything is soaked, yes, of course, and the winds are high, but like their bush was flooded. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So we picked up that bird. He's in a box with a heating pad and he's squawking and stuff now, so he's doing better. One is no longer with us and one is okay. We actually tried to like grab him to put him with his sibling and put them on our porch so that he can at least like get out of the rain for a little bit, because they're just drenched. But he's like hopping about, so we just left him to do his thing. So there's that one, there's the one on the porch, and the unfortunate one. I have no idea where the fourth one is. I've searched my whole backyard in the pouring rain looking for this fourth one. No idea. Next thing that sold is this 18-wheeler PlayStation 2 game for $8.49 plus shipping, complete with the manual. $8.49 plus shipping. Again, nothing crazy here, but we're nickeling and diming our way along. Still paying the bills, still somehow reaching the weekly goal. Next is this brown leather fossil bag that was also in my thrifting video. I paid $1 for this. I accepted an offer of $13 plus shipping, especially when sales are low. I know it's not a good thing to do. You drive the price down and stuff, but when sales are low and you get low ball offers, sometimes you take it because you need the cash flow. The next thing that sold is this Wii U system. It's got like the handheld and the console and a power supply. That's it, just those 3 pieces. And that sold for $120 plus shipping. So that's pretty good. That, you know, made this little bundle worth it. $120 plus shipping. So that we actually got on Facebook Marketplace. We found, or Adam found, a listing, and he paid $70 for that. So that's not great, $70 into $120, I'm aware. However, the game that was in it is worth $100 disc only. So basically $220 for $70. That's not so bad. And that sold like right away. Of course, video games, you know. The next thing that we sold is this Cleveland Browns stainless steel water bottle, $20 plus shipping. And then this buyer bought 2 cups. Elizabeth, she bought this dog flag cup that seems to be popular right now, as well as the Toronto Blue Jays cup, 16 ounce for this one. So we'll send those out together. The dog flag 24 ounces, $11.47 plus shipping, and the Blue Jays is $9.17 plus shipping. We're like $1 change into all of our cups. I did notice today when I was pulling those though that we've been selling a lot of cups. Like I could technically like combine shelves in there if I wanted to. A lot of shelves are emptying out, so that's good because I thought we were gonna have these for the rest of our lives. The next thing that sold is this Game of Thrones stainless steel tumbler, and then on this side it says winter is here. 20 ounce stainless steel that sold for $10.63 plus shipping. I am a Game of Thrones fan and I've been watching House of the Dragon, so that's probably why these are picking up some traction again, because House of the Dragon is still in a new season. Although last night's episode, they didn't give me a preview of the next episode, and I'm a little confused. Like, are they doing one of those things again where they're only releasing half and then they make us wait a year or something to release the other half of the season? I don't know. I'm not really about it. The next thing that sold is this Afghan blanket. It's really big. It's 94 inches by 49 inches. And it's green, yellow, orange, has a light green. Very fall colory, very nice. It has like the chevron edge, the chevron design. I think that's chevron. I think I paid $3 for that. I'm not 100%, but I never pay more than like $5 for a blanket, except I have one granny square blanket that I paid $8 for, but that's not this. This is $22.94 plus shipping, and I love a blanket because how easy is that to ship? Seal that bag up, throw the thank you card in there, put it in another poly bag. Done. And then this morning, Adam actually picked these up on Thursday during lunch. He went to his Goodwill. Our Goodwill over here where I'm at is not good for reselling at all. Like the store is empty anything that's relatively decent now they put online. They don't even have like the cabinets at the front that are locked with the good stuff. They don't do that anymore. It's all online. There's like the store's empty. There's no electronic section or anything like that. And everything is really high. So he went to one by his work because he does work an hour and a half away. And yes, he does that drive to and from 4 days a week. And he picked up a bunch of these. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this one, 9. And they're all $3 to $4 depending on what season. This one I believe was $4 and it sold for $12.99 plus shipping. So 4 into 13. It's not the best profit margins in the world, but profit's profit. And that's literally all of my sales today. So with this small amount of sales that I have and this little bit of thrifting video that I'll add in here with you or for you. Also ran into Junkzilla while we were thrifting, and it was one of those situations, if you guys garage sale, where like we would go to a sale and he would show up and we'd go to the next one, he'd show up, we'd go to the next. So you know that you're both resellers and you're following each other around. But check out his channel if you guys have never heard of him. He's in my local area as well, and he thrifts with his dad, and they find some pretty good stuff. So check out his channel. But that's all that I really have today. I need to go check on these birds again because it's really stressing me out. It's like literally the first thing I did this morning was go check on the birds, and then I was devastated. I was like, Adam, I sent him a video because it's just so sad. And they're like this big. They're very, very tiny. So we know that, and I don't have like I live in a subdivision. It's not like a woodsy area. Like I have one little tree that they stick in your builder grade backyard that's a stick, but mine is 5 years old now, so it's a little bit more, but they weren't in that. They were in the bushes on the ground. There's no protection for them at all. And the wind just did not do good for them. So anyways, we're gonna weather the storm. Hopefully I don't lose power. We did lose it for a little bit overnight, and package the stuff up and try to make sure my birds are okay. That's all. Until next time, bye guys. This is cool because they're not like apple rays anymore. What do you think? Do you want to ask her how much her bags are? How cute is that? $1? Well, because one of these bags has like bags or like wallets inside it, so I don't know if those are separate. The CD, I've never heard of it. They're cute. I've never heard of that brand, but that's not so dope. This one, genuine leather made in India, but expect an image shit.
So walk us through the top of this stuff?
Yeah. You don't think so?
I'm gonna say it was good, but
The thing's inside.
alright, I'm ready.
Okay. That's fine. How much is this? Okay. Can you pay them another $1? Look how cute. Is this someone's pile?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Picture it all.
Good. Elijah, look. For Halloween, you can paint them with your friends. That'll be really cool, right? Good morning. How much?
$120. You wanna look them up?
We can.
KitchenAid, Artisan.
good too.
It's almost no water when you make the pasta dough. It's the flour and egg.